Item number 9.
Item number 9, proclamation recognizing 2018 celebration of service. Peggy Littleton, Commissioner, Board of County Commissioners.
Thank you. I'd like to have Russ Laney come on down, and anybody else that you might have brought with you this morning. Okay, flying solo today, so I know everybody's busy getting ready. So I'd like to move the following proclamation recognizing 2018 celebration of service. Whereas El Paso County represents a community of private, public, nonprofit, and military organizations, first responders, and citizens who take pride in serving one another, as well as the county, the state, and the United States as a whole. And whereas Home Field Advantage is an organization in Colorado Springs, Colorado, that strives to celebrate service of all kinds, recognizing what is good about America. And whereas Home Field Advantage each year holds its celebration of service aiming to highlight the importance of community and individual service as a mechanism to help appreciate those qualities that define Americans and shrink the divisions in society. And whereas the 2018 second annual celebration of service to be held in El Paso County in Colorado Springs, Colorado, October 4th through the 6th, and whereas the celebration of service brings together citizens from across various demographics to celebrate those who defend our nation and serve our communities. And whereas the celebration of service will showcase our shared values, remind us of what defines the American spirit, and honors acts and deeds that will inspire each of us to act beyond the things that can divide us. And whereas the 2018 Celebration of Service event will include a pregame dinner to be held Friday, October 5th in Colorado Springs. Now, therefore, the Board of County Commissioners of El Paso County, Colorado, hereby recognizes October 4th to October 6th, 2018, as a celebration of service in El Paso County and encourages citizens to look to one another for opportunities to serve and to take action to help further our community spirit of service and love. Done this 4th day of October 2018 at Colorado Springs, Colorado. The Board of County Commissioners of El Paso County, Colorado. Darrell Glenn, President. Mark Waller, President Pro Tem. Stan Vanderwerf, Lojinos Gonzalez, and Peggy Littleton, members. Attested to by Chuck Borman, County Clerk and Recorder.
Second.
So, Russ, would you like to share a little bit about this momentous event this weekend?
Well, I think I'm predisposed to get the outcome of the vote that I want, so I don't want to screw it up. But President Glenn and commissioners, I sense a bit of division here amongst your ranks here. So let me see if I can try to move us to unification. And one thing that I think the 5 commissioners would agree on, that the motto for the rest of the week should be Sink Navy.
There you go.
There you go. That's true. Yes, there you go.
Okay, we'll go.
Very good.
So actually, that's how we arrived at celebration of service. We just felt that we as a country were losing our home field advantage because of the division. And if we were going to shrink that division, move to unification, you needed something to rally around. And I know a couple of the commissioners happen to be alums of the same institution that I graduated from. We moved to service, which we define as helping others to be better. So we try to create a platform where we could get folks to reflect on where are you in your personal journey to service, to helping others be better. And this is an incredible community. You highlighted that, Commissioner Littleton, in the proclamation. In fact, I was told if you can't make this work in this community, you can't make it work anywhere. But are we as good as we can be? And that's what we're trying to just take a pause, time out, and reflect. So I would like to highlight 2 elements of the celebration of service. Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, there's going to be a panel discussion. It's called Home Field Advantage, Regaining Home Field Advantage Through Service. Kevin Basic, a 1993 graduate of the Academy, will be our moderator. Our panelists will include Steve Atwater, former Bronco safety, All-Pro, Josh Rizzo, who is a 2001 West Point grad. Obviously, we're united against Navy. We can bring the Black Knight in, and he's an incredible young man. Chris Knott, who's a local performance coach here, very big into mind, body, and spirit, a holistic approach. And then Janine Sidejohn, Lance Sidejohn's sister, will be a part of the panel. And most of the folks in this room realize that Lance is the only Air Force Academy graduate to receive the Medal of Honor, and he died in captivity in 1968. So Janine will be a part of the panel. 9 o'clock at the Marriott, Colorado Springs Marriott. It's open to the public, and I request that the commissioners, if you're so inclined, to repost an invitation to the panel. I think it's going to be an incredible opportunity for the community to think about leadership development, and how service folds into that. It's in the proclamation that we're going to have the pregame dinner. There's still a few tickets remaining. I'll make a plug, cos18.eventbrite.com if you care to attend the dinner. Andy's got a full slate. Understand, and as you mentioned, Commissioner Vanderwerth, there's so many things going on, you can never deconflict, but it is the eve of one of 3 America's games, right? I understand the Army, Navy, got it. But the first America's game is Air Force, Navy. Second one is Air Force, Army. And our goal is to make the third game as meaningless as possible.
That's right.
And then Saturday morning, at 10:30 at Doolittle Hall, which is, is the alumni building on the grounds of the Air Force Academy, we're actually going to present the Cy John Service Award to Rodney Bullard, who's a 96 grad at the Academy. So he'll be introduced tomorrow night, but the actual presentation will be at Doolittle. Again, that's open. Nice way to tee up your game day. See the presentation, turn left out of the Doolittle parking lot, head to a tailgate, and then sink Navy. So a lot of good things. I would like to announce that the recipients of the DeBerry Awards tomorrow night for youth will be Junior Achievement of Southern Colorado. In support of our frontline forces will be CAPS. 2 very, humbly I'll say, very worthy recipients. So open to questions, clarification. Just hope that I didn't screw it up.
No, I
President
want to
Clayton.
thank you for refocusing on unity. So I really appreciate it.
Ooh, thanks.
Come
Commissioner
to that
Gonzalez.
common ground.
That's right.
Everybody's rooting for Air Force. So.
Thank you, Mr. President. No, this is just great events and activities and that you guys are doing. And we do sometimes forget, these kind of unity, unless it's, Veterans Day, Memorial Day. And so this is just a great opportunity to continue this discussion of service, before self and to help others. And so fortunately, I can't make the morning panel because that would have been outstanding. I've got the Veterans Affairs Board meeting that I have to go to, but this is definitely something I recommend to everybody on the dinner as well. Thank you.
Thanks.
Commissioner Littleton.
And I think, did you announce who is going to be the guest speaker tomorrow evening?
Yeah, we're actually, we've got a 2-for-1 tomorrow as far as the guest speakers. So we've recruited Frank Serratore, the head hockey coach of the Air Force Falcons, to introduce the keynote speaker, which will be Fisher DeBerry. And there's been nobody more influential. And you think about how many thousands and thousands of people Coach DeBerry has impacted truly by helping others to be better. There's no better speaker. He still is entertaining, and we're excited to have him back. And you never know what Coach Serratore is going to do to tee him up. And just so you know, the reason we invited Frank to do the introduction is he credits Fisher with actually mentoring him and teaching him how to coach at a service academy.
That's nice.
Wow, very good. Commissioner Vanderwerf.
Sink Navy. That's it.
All right.
Well, hopefully we'll have you all there tomorrow evening, and I know Greg, our social media guy, is going to be able to post the link for us and talk about, joining Fisher DeBerry tomorrow evening. I know there are a few tickets left. I'll have the honor of being there and reading our proclamation, and I know that Mayor Southers is going to be there as well and read
Yes.
one that was done on behalf of the city. So looking forward to it, all of the events this weekend. I think it's just wonderful that we pull together not just our military within our community, but our police, our sheriff. I know they all have tables that they're going to be there tomorrow evening, and just some of our other, public and private and faith-based people who serve our community. And I think that's a great way to start off the Air Force win tomorrow on
The
Saturday.
wind, yeah. And one of the things, Commissioner Littleton, and again, thank you for championing the proclamation, but we refer to the blend of military, law, then first responders as frontline forces. I think it's important for us in the community to realize that our young men and women that are here in the community are every bit on the front line. Not to discount the military, but the stakes have been ratcheted up, and we need to be reminded periodically that they're doing a great job of protecting us.
Yep.
Very good. Any other comments?
Yep.
All right, I will call the roll then. Commissioner Littleton.
Aye.
Commissioner Gonzalez.
Aye.
Commissioner Vanderwerf.
Aye.
Commissioner Waller.
Aye.
President votes aye. That passes unanimously. We'll stand in recess and take a photo.